Hey there, Gemini. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December 10th, and I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat, and this is going to be your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 10th through the 17th. So welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so yet, take a second, smash that subscribe button. My first 500 members get a free membership for my first 500 subscribers, so you be one of the first. Okay, let's do a really quick, really short astrological overview, and then we'll get into this general reading. December 11th, tomorrow, full moon in Gemini. So conversations are going to peak. Full moon crowning you. Revelation surface, dual perspectives, demand integration. So Gemini, for you, with the full moon crowning you, truths are going to surface, forcing you to embody your dual nature with some clarity. Okay? And then also we have on December 11th, also tomorrow, Mercury returning to Sagittarius, which is going to cause expansive thinking, blunt honesty, and adventurous communication. On the 15th, midweek here, we're going to have Mars entering Capricorn, which is going to give us energy which turns serious, strategic, and focused on long-term goals. And so the overall theme for everyone during this time period right now is that we need to build a bridge between the inspiration we've been experiencing and structure. What is spoken must now be acted upon with discipline. Now let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Gemini. This is the reading for Gemini for the week of December 10th through the 17th. I'm back to using my Smith-Waite deck. I like that Pamela's name is on it, but Pixie's name is on it, but also it's in much better shape than my traditional Rider. There you are. Than my traditional Rider-Waite deck that I was using, which I realized when I was making my big deck video, which I'll link at the end of this. It's almost 40 years old. I have a deck that's almost 40 years old. I made a really fun short, very tongue-in-cheek. I'll link it at the end of this, but do check out my big deck collection. You are coming up, Gemini, interestingly, as this Two of Swords this week. You're being crossed by a Six of Swords as your challenge, obstacle, awareness. You're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed the Emperor. Stepping out of the immediate past, Gemini, is a Nine of Wands. Up above you, crowning you, is a Six of Wands in your crown. Stepping into the immediate future. Oh, we have a bonus Pixie card. Another reason I like the Centennial Smith-Waite deck. We get a couple pieces of bonus artwork from Pixie. She likes to pop out every now and then. So we've got this beautiful, like, creativity and lovers card, along with the King of Wands in your immediate future. And then you and your environment, Gemini, have this Seven of Wands this week. Your environment around you is giving you a Ten of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears sector has the Fool. And final potential outcome, gorgeous Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful Nine of Pentacles. All right, Gemini. So I've swapped out the holographic deck that I had been using with a deck I have called the Arcanum. Again, stick around to the end of this video and check out my short big deck video. It's only 2 minutes long. It'll show these decks a little bit more, but I like this. It's great for learners. It has great explanations, and it explains all the reversals, and the artwork is beautiful, but very closely based off the traditional Rider-Waite deck, which is what I'm used to using. So we're going to draw, and this is very carefully had the parts flipped and then shuffled in order to ensure a good mixture of reversals and uprights. However, this week, so far, out of 6 readings, I have had all reversals this week. Last week was all upright. This week is all reversals. So I'm so curious to see if we're going to go for number 7 out of 12 this week. So we're going to pull one more card. Whoops, can't take that one because it's upright, but we'll leave it because I want to see it, and I can't tell it landed sideways. So we'll just leave that off to the side for now. But that will be our clarification or confirmation card that we'll leave hidden until the end. And we will read it either upright or reversed. And so far, I'm so curious to find out if we get yet another reversal. So let me put something on top there. I'm going to put something on top there. Weight that down. All right. All right, Gemini. So you're coming up this week with this Two of Swords. This fork in the road, a choice to be made. You're trying to decide on something. You're not sure which is the right thing to do, which is the right thing to choose. That is not a surprise this week. As I said, it is demanding that the duality of your personalities be, brought together and figured out and integrated. So that's not surprising. You're being represented by the Two of Swords. She's also blindfolded. It's important to remember that you are not, that you could take off the blindfold. And also trust your intuition. You got that moon there. You got all that water in the background. You're really going to have to listen to your intuition this week. You're being crossed by an awareness of I believe it's an awareness, this Six of Swords, being ferried across to the other side, to safety, and not alone, with a ferryman and a child beside her. And so this is getting through, and it's a 6, so it's being brought back into balance. So things are being brought back into balance for you. You're coming through it. You're getting through things to the other side. You've got this beautiful stability card beneath you, which is the Emperor. He is all 4 kings combined. He is major structure, rules, stability. So we've got to focus on structure right now. That's super important. It's really important that now we all build a lot of structure. And I think you've been doing that. That's why you have this Emperor beneath you that you're bringing with you as part of your subconscious tool shed, is because you have been working at putting a lot of structures in place. He's, like I said, all 4 kings combined. You are stepping out of your immediate past, a lot of work, feeling overwhelmed, overworked, feeling exhausted. He's there, he's doing it, he's standing post, and you've been showing up, but you may have been feeling really exhausted and had a lot to do, because it's a 9 and you've been coming to the end of this cycle and you're trying to get these other things going, maybe burning the candle at both ends, and it's maybe had you exhausted the last couple months. Here in your crown is another 6. So a 6, we've got 6 crossing you as your awareness, and also a 6 in your crown, and that's victory. It's celebrations. It's a parade, so it's getting kudos, it's getting recognition, especially in your career, or being recognized for your achievements is the 6 of Wands. And so that's up there in your crown. So I feel like you need to be recognizing your own accomplishments, realizing all that you have accomplished. Step back and enjoy your accomplishments and appreciate them is why that's in your crown. You're going to be stepping into you got 2 cards. You got a bonus Pixie card. She's love. It's a lovers, and it has then these flying fish, which are creativity, and she's wearing white for purity, but there's also red for action. There's a lot of water in the card. There's yellow in the sky. Yellow means happiness. So a lot of happiness and lovers, and then you've got this King of Wands. So stepping into your immediate future. So this could be somebody in your life that's a more mature person in your life, that's very stable, that's very forward, gung-ho, forward thinking and looking to the future, passionate person. So I feel like with the Lovers card, I feel like it's gender free. So just because it's the King, the tarot is genderless, but the King is the one of the court cards that looks to the future, to building a future, following your passions. And then you got your Lovers card. So I don't know if that's a passionate person coming in your life, or you just being very King of Wands like and following your passions and creativity. You've got, you and your environment have this 7 of Swords pressing forward and fighting. You're above it. It's fighting things off. It's pressing forward. It's beyond the 6. You've had your recognition, but now you have to keep going, and you're probably getting attacked from like kind of all sides, and you're still having to deal with stuff, but don't worry, you're above it all. He's literally above it on the picture on the card. So you are above it all and you've got it. But you are going to be dealing with some of that in your environment this week. The environment around you, though, is going to hand you a 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful health, wealth, abundant, and it's a new beginning about health, wealth, and finances. It's a new, like, generational wealth the environment is going to be building for you. That's awesome. You are hoping for, it's your hopes and fears. I don't know, Gemini, I think it's a hope. It's the Fool, which I love it when he turns up in readings, and he's always you or me. He's always the querent, and he's just brand new hope. It's a brand new venture, and venturing out with pure hope, pure faith, pure blind hope is the Fool. Some people that scares. I'd be curious what your moon sign is, but sometimes the Fool card is scary, so it could be a fear. It is in the hopes and fears section, but I feel for you. It's more like hope. You want to be that Fool again. You want to experience that new whatever it is, and your potential final outcome is this beautiful 9 of Pentacles, which is a windfall, which is a lot of money coming your way, which is also bringing a cycle to an end, but something is really bearing fruit for you as a potential final outcome. That's gorgeous, Gemini. So I don't know what our confirmation or clarification card could be. The one that wanted to pop out, and I couldn't tell if it was reversed or right side up, is the 4 of Wands. So, I'm sorry, 5 of Wands. So that's that battling. It's like the 7. It's the 5 of Wands. It's more Wands, and it's just battling the Wands. And it's a 5 of Wands. It's being unbalanced. But you are the 6 of Wands. You've brought that back into balance. So I feel like it's just confirmation of all these wands you've been dealing with, which is just work and just different, all the things that you have to tackle. It's the honey-do list, So I wonder what this is. More importantly, is it reversed? If it is reversed, we will be 7-0. So let's find out. Solitude. It is upright, though. We got it upright. We got the Hermit upright. Our first, you Gemini are the first upright from the Arcanum so far this week. And it's the Hermit upright. So he is all about solitude. He's about taking a time out and being by yourself and thinking about your past and using the wisdom you've gained to light your path forward, is what the Hermit is all about. So let's see what our Arcanum card says. It says, seek inner guidance through inspiration and solitude. A season of spiritual growth is ahead. So you're going to be doing the walks in nature, it's about meditation. So this is definitely what you need to be doing when you're trying to combat the exhaustion and all this and still battling stuff, is making sure that you're meditating. It's illumination also. So that's gorgeous, Gemini. I love your reading. To learn more about my decks, check out my big deck collection video. It's short. It's a short. It's like 2 minutes long. Do check out my Sun, Moon, and Rising video also, which explains the difference. If you don't know the difference, you might want to check out your moon reading or your rising sign reading as well. And I hope to see you back next week, Gemini. Take care.